A Pinellas County resident wants to know why her child and several other kindergartners waited at the bus stop for an hour and a half today in the rain.
Yeah, she claims late buses are a regular occurrence for elementary age kids in her neighborhood. News Channel 8's Peter Bernard joins us now live in Largo. I can imagine this would be pretty frustrating for moms and dads.
Extremely frustrating. Good evening, Jen. Nobody likes standing out in a rainstorm, but this morning 9 kids from New Heights Elementary waited and waited and waited for their bus that finally took them to school very late. Relentless rain pounded the Bay Area for almost the entire day. And for kids to catch their school bus at the intersection of 32nd Avenue and 25th Street North in St. Petersburg, the foul weather only added to their exasperation.
There's normally 2 other buses that come by for different schools, so we kept seeing those and we're like, okay, bus is here. No, not here.
Jessica Snyder's 6-year-old daughter, Skylar Leary, stood in the pouring rain with her mom until her mom had to go to work. Her husband came to watch her daughter.
We kept calling transportation. We'd hear the automated voicemail, you're receiving a high number volume calls. Please call again later.
The bus finally arrived at 9:30, an hour and a half late for classes that start at 8:35. When another parent finally got an answer, it wasn't good.
And they told him that there was no bus driver assigned for that bus route that day, and nobody was coming to pick up our kids.
We certainly sympathize with all of our parents.
A Pinellas County school spokesperson tells me an ongoing bus driver shortage sometimes causes problems like this.
Unfortunately, there are times when we experience driver call-outs that can lead to route delays, but we are working to address that issue.
Recruiting efforts are underway to get more drivers. Sometimes qualified staff members take to the road when needed. Jessica Snyder would have liked to have known what was going on.
And when that happens, we do try to communicate with the parent any information that we have.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes that takes time to develop. We need a plan, and we need to make sure that those routes are being covered.
That parent suggests that the school messenger service, that's that system, it's kind of like reverse 911, could be used to notify parents when a bus is going to be late. It's that same system they use to notify parents about events at the school. Jen?
Well, I mean, if I'm listening closely here, it just sounds like the district really needs more school bus drivers.
They need a lot of school bus drivers. It's an ongoing effort. But the problem is they have to be qualified, they have to be trained. You just can't throw someone on a bus and say, go drive. And that's why when they send people out from the staff, they have to be qualified as well. It's kind of a catch-22.
It makes sense. Peter Bernard reporting live for us tonight. Thank you, Peter.